Hi, I'm Dory, and today I am continuing the ACEO April Art Challenge, which is requiring me to create a new artwork on an ACEO, or an artist trading card. I'm having to do a new one every single day for the entire month of April, and I thought I would combine this challenge with a couple other little challenges that I've been wanting to do for a really long time, and then just for one reason or another I've been intimidated or unable to do them. So I am doing them on a very small scale, and the one that I am working on today is the highlighter challenge. When I wanted to kind of work on this, I knew I wanted to do something that was very, very bright, and the first thing that I thought of was hibiscus flowers. They are very, very bright, and they're just something that I remember from my childhood. When I was very, very young, my father was, he was in the military my whole life, but when I was very, very young, he was stationed in Hawaii, at Pearl Harbor in Honolulu, and so we lived in Hawaii for a very long time when I was young, and that's where I spent a great deal of my early days. And one of the main things that I remember from Hawaii is the flowers. They have, tons and tons and tons of amazing plants and flowers that grow there very naturally and just kind of everywhere. And I remember them. I remember these flowers just being around and just loving these flowers. And I honestly kind of miss seeing them everywhere. And I also just remember that they were incredibly bright. They have such a wonderful, lively bit of color on every single one is just so vivid. And I wanted to kind of use highlighters to show how bright and wonderful these flowers are. So, ta-da! That's what I'm doing. I gathered as many highlighters as I could from my husband's office area, and I kind of stole them for the purpose of this video. And you can see me using them here. This is actually, this is a challenge, so I wasn't super confident that this was going to go 100% my way, and yeah, this is not one of my favorite artworks that I've done this month. I'm not super pleased with how this turned out. I don't typically work with markers like this, and I don't know, I had a really hard time getting them to blend or getting them to work the way I wanted them to. The colors didn't layer very well on these, and there was also, I had a great deal of trouble getting the center of the flower dark enough, because these flowers dip and are very deep where that stamen is coming out of, and there's a very deep center, and the shadows and everything that are needed in order to show that depth, I was not able to get. You'll see here in a minute that I'm going to try to really layer a bunch of colors to try to get that color dark enough. And at some point, I just kind of give up and go in with an office pen. And I figured line art isn't 100% cheating, and I used the same marker that I would use for line art to try to get there. Yeah, there I am. I'm trying to get the center really dark, and it's not working for me. But I wanted to be able to show that depth, so I went in with a pen and I tried to show the depth, and I ended up just really, really messing up the artwork. So it's one of those things I probably should have left well enough alone, and I just didn't stop myself. But everybody has issues like this when they're working on artwork, or especially when they're working with a new supply. And that's the main reason why I wanted to try some of these challenges on a small scale, like with these ACTs. I wanted to, or ATCs, sorry. With these little tiny artworks, I wanted to be able to try new things, and if I fail, I fail. I'm not wasting a lot of materials, I'm not wasting a massive amount of time, because these are very small, simple, quick artworks. So yeah, I do consider this kind of a bit of an art fail, because I'm not super happy with how this came out, but I still hey, it's today's art, so I'm sharing it. Yeah. I really hope that you're enjoying these daily videos. It's something else. It's a lot of editing. It's a lot of work to get these out. But I think it's worth it. I'm getting quite a lot out of this as far as growing my own art and trying new things like this particular challenge. And yeah, I feel like I'm getting a lot out of it. And I'm hoping that you guys are as well. So anyway, this is my attempt at the highlighter challenge. If you would like to see me try this with a different subject matter or on a larger scale, just let me know. I'm more than happy to try this challenge again, and maybe I'll have a little bit more success. Maybe I'll be able to restrain myself and just stick to just highlighters, because that really should be how I approach it, but I couldn't help it. I had to go in with those pens, you know. With that pen at the end to give that dark depth in the middle of the flower. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is the final product of the artwork. The markers are much, much brighter and much more vivid than the scanner and the camera allowed them to show up. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you like this, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more. I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.